good evening, and I guess happy pre Thanksgiving Eve. Um, are you cooking or what's going on in your life this evening? But good evening and welcome to Sweet Blessings, the Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, where we try to inspire, encourage, and empower you to live a healthier lifestyle. The primary purpose of this podcast is to um, in, well, to give people knowledge and awareness of specific topics that pertain to the well-being of the whole individual. And I do this by giving, I guess you can call workshops or having speakers come in, and even myself doing certain research on different topics. And so this month is November, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I just thought it would be so appropriate at this time for us to give a little thanks, a show a little gratitude. And sometimes people just don't know how to do that. And so I'm on here today. First thing I'm going to explain, I'm a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. And on the 22nd of every month, we wear our gear because we were founded in November 12th, 1922. So today is 22, the 22nd of the month. So that is why I am in my paraphernalia. And then the other thing, there's some little housekeeping things that I do want to share with all of you before I begin my presentation on a symphony of thanks. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is to let you know that you can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content, 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 which helps me improve my video as well. It helps me in doing my research. I also want to tell you that you can also support me by sending stars to the CTI Media Network. I am a part of that network. Um, we reach over 350 million people in over 100 households. And so I'm very proud to be a part of that. We're making history with our podcasting, and I'm blessed to be a part of that. So I want to tell you that those are the two places that basically that you can support me. You can also I want to show you some other things here. I do have a bit. This is my bit. It is linked to it's really my website. You can go there and you can ask to be a guest on my show. We have a website now too. But you can ask to be a guest. You can be a sponsor. You can sponsor episodes. You can ask to have your flyers or things like that put in my upcoming events on my pod show. So I just want to let you know that that's one of the avenues that you can reach me. You can also reach me on my email. That is my email, which is strolling down at the bottom of the um, platform there. So if you have questions and things like that, you may reach me there. Now, I do go live on Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, I go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, um, and Friday. This is my website for that. And on Thursdays, I go live on Facebook and Instagram. And so this is my Instagram as well. I also want to ask you, and it's very important to me, that you support me also by subscribing to my YouTube channel. And there it is on the bottom of the screen. That's a platform that I'm trying to build, and it would help me out a great deal if you would uh, subscribe to my channel. All right, we're going to take a brief break now, and we're going to come back, and I'm going to start on a symphony of thanks. I'm just going to take a brief um, commercial. I think I told you all of the necessary things that I needed to convey to you. So we're going to just take a brief commercial. We'll be right back.
Listen, if anybody's interested in getting into podcasting, grab this book. Go on Amazon, grab this book. It goes with me almost everywhere. This book has like a workbook. It has places you can fill it in. It tells you how to monetize your podcast. It tells you how to set it up. It tells you about sponsorships. It even, listen, go on Amazon and get this book. And this is the Bible for podcasters. Listen, it was ranked #1 in podcasting books. Look right here. Best new podcasting book by Book Authority. Right there. Boom. And a little secret. Y'all, when you grab this book, I think it's page 43. There is a code on there. Listen, you can get access to her class, her course. Get her course. It's worth hundreds of dollars. But this book it's less than $50. Grab this book on Amazon. I'm telling you, I carry it everywhere. She is the best. Grab this book on Amazon.
All righty, I am back. And I just wanted to say, I am also featured in her podcast magazine, Podcast Revolution. There, like I told you, we are making history. So I want to get into my presentation because it is very important. This is one of the things that I enjoy discussing. I'm going to see if I can still talk to you. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think you all can hear me because I kind of want to show you my the full screen for this one because a symphony of thanks, cultivating gratitude in everyday life. And that's important. It's not just this month that we want to show that gratitude, but it is also all year, really and truly all year long. I think I like this setting here better with that, so you can kind of see me in the corner, and you know that I'm still talking. So let's get started here. Gratitude. What is gratitude? What is gratitude? I know I sound like a teacher. I forgot. Did I introduce myself? But anyway, I don't know whether I did or not. Let me do it now. I am a retired school teacher. I'm also an author. I am an entrepreneur. I am an educational coach. I am a certified cake instructor. I am also a health coach, a jewelry consultant, and the host of a podcast show. So I just wanted to break up and, because sometimes I get to talking and I forget to introduce myself to my audience. But I do want you to know, what is gratitude? So gratitude is the practice of recognizing the positive aspects of life. It involves acknowledging the kindness of others, expressing thankfulness, and focusing on the good things rather than dwelling on shortcomings. Research suggests that cultivating gratitude can have various psychological and physical benefits, promoting overall well being and improving relationships. And that is what we are all about. We are about promoting the overall well being and improving relationships. So, I want to take a look at the psychological and the physical benefits of gratitude because that's important. So, psychologically, it enhances your mood. You feel better. It reduces the stress and it contributes to your overall well being. Physically, it improves your sleep quality. So, if you have, sometimes you might have problems sleeping, and things like that. But when you're at peace and you're feeling grateful, you can sleep better. It also reduces the symptoms of illness. It lowers the level of inflammation, and it may also have cardiovascular benefits, as some studies suggest that connections between um, gratitude and heart health. So, what they're saying is that when you're feeling thankful and when you're feeling blessed, you don't have all of those worries, and your heart is really feeling and doing well as far as pumping and keeping going. You just got that spirit in you. You know what I'm saying? So, kind of in summary, the payoff of gratitude extends to both physical and mental well-being. So in a way, it kind of it fosters a more positive and healthier lifestyle um, as well. So we're going to take another commercial break here. Um, and then I will be right back, and we're going to look at some of the uh, gratitude practices that we should be using in our everyday life. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I do use a lot of them, but I don't use all of them. And but I'm going to share with you some of the things that I have picked up over the years. We'll be right back with after this commercial.
Join the She Trucking Foundation today and be a part of a supportive community of women in the trucking industry. Unlock exclusive access to valuable resources, including mentorship, educational workshops, and networking opportunities. Whether you're an experienced professional or just starting your trucking journey, She Trucking is here to empower you and help you thrive. Visit www.shetrucking.com to join us and drive your trucking career to new heights.
All righty. So let's move on. So we have gratitude practices. Gratitude practices. Now, the first one you'll see is a gratitude journal. And I am very, very into gratitude journals. Regularly write down things that you're thankful for. It could be daily or weekly reflections. Now, I have done it several ways. I have used a just a spiral notebook and put my things in that and just named it journal. But I found that the best way for me to do a gratitude journal is through my planner. So if I do some affirmations too. I do daily affirmations, but I do that on Facebook. But I do write down daily, and I'm going to say why. I tell you why I use my planner. It's a big book, um, and it has large, squares for me to jot down um, my agenda for that day, as well as I can also reflect on that day. Sometimes I reflect in the morning, sometimes I reflect in the evening, sometimes I reflect midday. It doesn't matter when you reflect. The thing of it is to write it down. You don't know how great that will make you feel when you are down and out and you open up your journal and there are those positive things that you have done. It turns your whole thing around. So think about a gratitude journal. Um, like I said, I've done it several ways, but I think that the best way for me, and you have to find, I always tell people that, you have to find your niche. What works best for you? We're all different, and that's what makes the world go round. So the next one that you'll see is to express appreciation. Tell others you appreciate them. A simple thank you note or expressing gratitude in person can strengthen relationships. I always say thank you. When people do things for you, be appreciative of it. Just a simple thank you note. When I was teaching and I was on the social committee, and it was a fairly large school that I was at. And the morale of the teachers to me is very important, just like I would say the morale of any individual. And so on the holidays, we would make it, it was a committee, we would make it a point to give the teachers in the school a little perk. If it was nothing but a thank you note, Valentine's Day, it might have been a little thing of kisses, or just but the appreciation. And I'm going to say this because you get more out of people when you appreciate them. So always uh, express appreciation. Say thank you for just even the little things. It's the little things that help. And then you want to, I'm going to remove I don't have to remove it. Well, I'll remove myself because let me make sure. I'm just going to change my um, setting here so I can read that last. So I can read that last bullet point to you, which is focus on positive. Now, this one is very important to me. Instead of dwelling on the negative, let's dwell on the positive. Instead of emphasizing what is wrong, let's find something what is right with it. Okay. And I think if you turn that and get your mindset into uh, thinking in that way, life will be much better for you. I know you see people that they always find the negative in something as opposed to finding the positive. I always try to find the positive. It's always going to be negative. There's always something that's not going to work out right. You know that. But we want to know what works because if it were whatever is working, that's what we want to keep doing. Not what's wrong. We don't want to emphasize wrong. We want to emphasize what works. Okay. So now we're going to take another, excuse me, another commercial. And then we're going to come back and we're going to finish up. Well, we might finish up, but we're going to come back and we're going to continue learning about the gratitude practices that we can cultivate as well as put in our everyday life. It's nothing, it's not anything that is complicated. We'll be right back.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.
All righty, we are back, and I am going to change my screen a little bit and put us back to my presentation here. Okay, I want those words to be a little bit bigger for you so you can see them. Okay, so gratitude practices, that's what we're talking about this evening. And we're doing this because it is pre-Thanksgiving. And I do have a question for all of you at the end of my presentation or my show on things. But these are just gratitude practices, practices that you can put into place in your everyday life. You can cultivate these practices. Start out slow and keep building in them. So the first one is mindful moments. So you want to take a moment to reflect. Have you noticed there's a lot of reflection going on here? Have you noticed that? So you want to take a moment to reflect on the present and acknowledge the positive aspects of your surroundings. So I don't care how bad it is. Look, reflect on the presence and acknowledge the positive. You hear what I'm saying? The positive aspects of your surrounding, not the negative, the positive. Try not to find or try not to emphasize negative. Always find somewhere in your life or in your daily practice to find that positive thing. Because that positive thing is what is going to lift you up. Seriously, that positive uh, thing. Then the next one is gratitude meditation. You want to incorporate gratitude in your meditation practice by focusing on things that you are grateful for. We all have different things that we are grateful for, but you know what they are. Write them down. There's the start of your gratitude journal. You know what you're grateful for. I tell God and thank God every morning for letting me get up because that's not guaranteed. So I thank Him, and I thank Him every morning for my blessings. And even throughout the day, I thank Him. I thank Him for my food. I thank Him for my home. And those are gratitude meditations. It's just when you're sitting alone and you're thinking about things, and sometimes you just feel blessed. You just feel blessed. And if you feel that, you should just say thank you. Just say thank you and move on. So the next one is acts of kindness. Engage in acts of kindness for others. The acts of kindness can enhance your sense of gratitude. And I know that we show acts of kindness in numerous ways. I'm going to kind of tell you some ways that where it has been done to me. And I'm also going to share with you some of the things that I have done. So I don't know where people are tuning in from and all of that, but I do know I live in uh, a Midwestern state. And we have a grocery store here that is called Aldi's. Now, I don't know if you have Aldi's in your area, but it is a store where you have to insert a quarter into the cart in order to get a cart. And if you want to use a cart into the store. And I have been to that store numerous times where people have just given me a card. I didn't have to insert the quarter. And that's an act of kindness because they could give you their card and then want a quarter for it, but most times they don't ask for it. And so when those things happen, like that happened to me, I pay it forward. When I come out the store, I give that card to somebody else. I don't ask for money for it. And sometimes I just don't even ask for money for the card. So you want to pass your blessings on. So I'm in a business, and I'll let you know what it is, and I'm going to share with you what I do as acts of kindness in my business. I do several things, but this one is in my jewelry business. I am a consultant for a major jewelry company. Well, I'm going to say I'm a director. I'm a director for a major jewelry company. And this is a way that I introduce my jewelry to people that I don't even know. I take like a little goodie bag and I put my business card in it. I might drop a little piece of candy in that. And I put a piece of jewelry in it. I tie it up. And out during the course of the day, when I meet people, I just hand them that uh, that bag, and they're shocked. So they can wear the jewelry if there's a new piece. They can wear the jewelry if they want, or whatever they want to do. Now another time, because most people know, if you might not know that I'm crafty, but I also quilt, and I do. I'm in a quilting guild. And what we did in the quilting guild, because I just want to share with you, because there is no set way of doing acts of kindness. There's no set way of doing it. There's no rule stating, oh, this we got to do, this like this. No. So what we did was we made hearts, little hearts. We made hearts, and they were quilted. And then we attached a little piece of paper on it, and we said, I need a home. I need a home. And we would place those hearts in little inconspicuous places, not in public places, but inconspicuous places, so that when people found it, do you know how they felt when they found that heart? So that's a act of kindness. So I'm sure that you have numerous ways. I mean, just numerous ways that you can show acts of kindness. I've had people pay for my food. I mean, just and I've paid for their food. Okay, I've given people things. It's okay, because those are acts of kindness. And when you pay it forward, it is going to come back to you. So I want to stop on that note and go. I got to do another commercial, y'all. I got to do another commercial. This is my favorite commercial, because it's all about my business, one of my businesses.
Oh my goodness, the mailman came. I hope my sweet little thing cookie's in here. I just hope it's in here. Let me see. Let me open this up. That's it. That's it. Sweet little thing cookie. That sweet little thing cookie. Oh, I'ma have me a ball now. Let me just get this right here. Listane cookie, that sweet Listane cookie. Oh, yeah. I finally got my cookies. The sweet Listane cookies. Oh, yeah. I'ma have fun. This package kind of big, though. Man, it got a lot of cookies. Oh, yeah. This the best day ever. I'm trying to tell you, I got my cookies, and I'm gonna eat these cookies, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Wait, what? Marie, what you doing, man? You can't have those cookies right now. I'm sorry, we about to eat dinner. Once we finish dinner, then you can have those cookies. Go ahead, put them up. Go ahead, put them up. Are you serious, bruh? I got sweet Listane cookies, and now I gotta wait for dinner? Fine, can I at least look at the cookies? Thank you. Oh my goodness, I have waited all this time now. I gotta do all this. Fine. Oh yeah. I got my hands on some sweet Listane cookies. But I can't eat them right now because bruh talking about I gotta wait to dinner. Okay, I'ma do that. But once I finish that, it's gonna be on, y'all.
All right, let's continue with gratitude practices. Excuse me. If you're just tuning in, I just want to let you know that we're talking about gratitude practices, and we're doing this because of it is pre-Thanksgiving, and this is the time of the year where you see more gratitude than you see in any other parts of the year. But hopefully, everyone is showing some type of gratitude throughout the course of the year. Okay. So, with that being said, let's talk about creating a ritual. So, you want to develop routines that remind you to be grateful, such as expressing thanks before a meal. Do you all still pray before you have a meal? Do you bless your meal? I know I've been in a lot of situations where I see people that they don't bless their meals anymore. Getting a meal is a blessing. It's not guaranteed that you can get a meal. So you should be thankful that in your life you're able to have a meal, because there's a lot of people out here that don't have a decent meal. So create those rituals. I know at my church we have what is called a knitting ministry. I do a knitting ministry, and we knit hats and scarves and blankets and stuff for the cancer victims at a local hospital. And we bless those items before we give them to them, expressing the thanks that we were able to make them. It's not guaranteed that you're able to do all of those things. So we bless those, and we pass those blessings and hope that those items will be grateful or worthwhile for those individuals. And then the last one here. I just started this, and I'm going to be honest with you with this one, is that I have not done this one uh, consistently like I should have. But this here gives me hope because this is it's a wonderful idea. And I started off the year with a gratitude jar where I write down notes of gratitude and place them in a jar. Now, I did not do it daily. It was supposed to be done at the end of the week. And at the end of the week, I was supposed to write down something that I was thankful for in that week and put it in the jar. And then I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it again because you have to be consistent and sometimes life gets in the way. And so with that, life got in the way. But it's such an excellent job because even though I started it and I went back and I looked at the jar and I pulled out some of those items that I had written, and it really did um, make me feel better. So write notes of gratitude and place them in a jar. Periodically, you want to revive the notes to reflect on positive experiences. So I do this one, but it's not sometimes, like I said, life gets in the way. But I am going to try this, and it's going to be one of my things that I am going to try at the beginning of the year. So maybe, and I'm going to still stick with the once a week because if you're busy and you're doing so much stuff, it's so extremely hard to fit all of these things in. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take another break, and then I'm going to come back and I am going to wrap up this evening with um, with you. All right, hold on. Here we go.
The Homeschooling Interactive Magazine is a magazine that embraces and celebrates the entire homeschooling experience. Our magazine is different from all the rest because we provide beneficial information and assistance in homeschooling, business, wellness, mental health, resources, and life. We encourage you to pick up a copy of our magazine today on Amazon.com by simply searching the Homeschooling Interactive Magazine. The Homeschooling Interactive Magazine is all about impacting the world through home-based learning, helping to de-stress the homeschooling experience. Get your copy from Amazon today.
All righty, we are back, and I want to take this time to thank you for joining me this evening. And I just want to let you know that by incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can cultivate a habit of gratitude and reap its benefits. It is so beneficial for you by practicing um, gratitude. I also want to take this time to wish everyone a Thanksgiving blessing. And I told you I was going to ask a question at the end, um, a call to action. And that is, what is your Thanksgiving blessing? What is your Thanksgiving blessing? What is your tradition? What does your family do? What is your Thanksgiving blessing? All right. So as I wrap up a little, I want to let you know about the upcoming events that are I'm going to take this out right now. I want to let you know about the upcoming events that are coming up. And this one is coming up very quickly. It's the Handle Messiah Party. If you're in the Chicagoland area, it's a free, it is, this guy is absolutely awesome. And he has professional singers coming in, and it is free. So you better get there early so you can get to your seat. And it is Friday, December 1st, and it's at the Redeemer Lutheran Church, which is located in South Holland, Illinois. So, with that being said, I am going to bid you adieu. And I'm hoping that in some way this evening that I have inspired you. I'm hoping that I have encouraged you. And most of all, I'm hoping that I have empowered you to live a healthier lifestyle. And so I close all of my shows and my lives with my 3 L's. And so the first L is to live. Live your life. Live it to the fullest and live it well. Life is short, and so you need to take time in your life to make you feel good. The second thing that I want to pass on to you is to laugh. Make sure you laugh. Find somewhere in your day that you can put laughter into your life because laughter is good for the soul. And when you laugh, you feel better. And that's what we're all about, the well being of the whole individual. The last thing, though, is to love. So you want to be able to love everyone. And I found when I was growing up that that was very difficult for me. But my grandmother always told me that you can love everyone, honey. It's just that some people you have to love with a long wooden spoon. And so I pass that on to you, that knowledge, that wisdom that she passed on to me. But the most important person that you need to love is you. Self love. Self love is the most important love. You got to love yourself in order for others to love you. So take care of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. And don't let anyone discourage you in your journey, in your life. It's your life. You live it to the fullest. So, with that, I am going to leave you. There are a few things that I will be doing toward the end to show recognition for some of those people and those people who have donated um, certain donations to me. I always try to acknowledge them at the end of, uh, of my program. So, you all have a great evening, and I will see you next Wednesday because I come every Wednesday. Every Wednesday I'm on. So have a great one and don't eat too much turkey. Bye bye.